So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's do_better_fitness, and that's for my work one, and our car one is watch_German_cars. Okay, please enjoy the video.
Hello, this is my review of our current family car, which is the Audi SQ8, which is what my husband drives. I'm just going to go through some of the things we like and don't like, starting with what we don't like, and that is the fogginess of the headlights, which seems to occur in the early mornings when it's been cold. We've noticed ever since driving over 50,000 miles that there's loads of creaking coming from the armrest in the centre and on the driver's side console. So we're going on a family trip and we're using the Waze navigation system because when we use the Audi navigation, we find that it generally sends us down the wrong path, making us do U-turns way too often. So we're using Waze, but one of the flaws that I found with Waze system is when I seem to get a iMessage or a WhatsApp message, as you can see on the screen there, it freezes the navigation screen displayed in the car while still working on my iPhone. So the way that we've overcome this is, as the passenger, I have had to unlink my iPhone via Bluetooth and then reconnect, which is easy enough to do as a passenger, but as a driver it's not very suitable to do, so you'd have to pull up, which is very inconvenient. We've also found that the tonneau cover gets stuck too often, even when the car's not jam-packed in the back, it just seems to get stuck. A plus side to the car is the large spacious boot. We now have 2 children and we can easily fit 2 pushchairs side by side in the boot with ease, which is great, and we can also add in a few extra bits and bobs, as you can see. Also, when we go food shopping and we do a large shop, which is roughly for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks worth of food, we can easily fit it in the back of the boot, and there's no need to use the inside cabin, which we had to do previously when we had the Porsche Panamera and we also only had 1 child. Inside the cabin, the seats have held up very nicely. There's no slouch or slack in the seats and the lumbar support is still really good. I also really like the sunroof, and I always pick that when we get a new car. The Audi seats are way more comfortable than the Porsche Panamera. In the rear cabin, we have 2 rear-facing Nuna children's seats, and we can also fit in a full-size adult, which we've tried and tested. The space this car has is unmatched in others, such as the Mercedes GLE, which we recently just tried. It forced the driver's seat to be pushed too far forward, so the driver was unable to sit comfortably. Our fuel economy on short-term memory is 38.7, and that was on the motorway or freeway, and yes, that's the best we've ever got. The long-term memory is 24.3, and that is over 3,921.2 miles. This is my extremely large water bottle, which fits nicely in the Audi door, but it doesn't fit in the Mercedes GLE, which I tried, and also the equivalent version of the Lexus car. I have quite a lot of leg room in my footwell, and I like the display unit. The haptics are very responsive, the navigation and the screen is very clear. The only thing I would say is it gets a lot of fingerprints, as anybody would have on this kind of car or similar, so we use a stylus pen. I also like the attention to detail and the trim, the Alcantara. The driver also has their own digital cluster, which can be customized to show certain information. Just a minor detail that I noticed in this Audi is the rimless mirror, which I think is really sleek. This is not the case in most cars because you always seem to have the outer edging, which now I've had the rimless, I think I would prefer that. This is inside the glove box. There is quite a bit of space in there, but it's not as deep as our previous C63. And the center console, which allows you to slide back and you can place a couple of things there, and also lift up where there is wireless charging. However, this is not as much space as our C63. I am a fan of flat bottom steering wheels, although the only downside is that you can't have heated steering wheel with this package. One of the other things I like is this widget, is what I'm going to call it. I don't know what the actual name is, but it allows you to save favorites of locations where you want to go to, which I think is quite nifty. And I don't think there's a limit on how many you can save, I'm not sure. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you have any questions regarding this video, or if you have a request for future videos, please send them through, and I'm sure my husband will try his best to make it because I'm not that technical. Thanks.